For my honors project, I did a study on computer ethics. I researched computer ethics in the workplace and individually. So the history of computer ethics was started around 1920s when the first computers were made. The term computer ethics was first coined by Walter Maynard, and they decided that computers do while humans choose. So what that means is while computers have the capacity to be told to do something, they cannot choose something off of just choice. And the first set of rules was created in 1972. It was called the ACM. It is still iffy on the privacy and boundaries. And the ACM is an ethical guideline for programming. There are 3 sections split into 24 statements, and they have moral imperatives. So what this means is they set forth ethics that you should follow when creating a program. This ranges from being trustworthy and honest to just doing the best program possible that won't harm anybody. So the first section of the ACM discusses just general moral imperatives. So this is to code for the well-being of others and to be trustworthy and honest. So basically, the first section of the ACM is just common sense rules to follow. Just create code that is helpful to others, that is honest and trustworthy to yourself, and does what it says it's going to do. It doesn't affect others in a negative way. It is merely just a positive code that does what it's meant to do. The second section of the ACM focuses more on workplace-specific coding, so it's coding within a professional environment. So the main theme of this is to create the highest quality work possible and to honor the contracts and agreements you get into while coding. So this basically means just to, when working on code, just do the best you possibly can and make sure it is of the highest quality work. It does what it says it's going to do. It doesn't affect others in a negative way, and it just is positive and gets the job done in a common sense, easy format that is understanding to all. The third and final section of the ACM covers organizational and leadership imperatives. So these are ethical boundaries for which organizations and individuals should follow. So basically it means don't ask individuals to do unethical tasks or illegal activities. Many programmers suffer this issue with companies asking them to do inappropriate codes or things that will harm individuals and the users of the code. And this is actually a huge problem today, with many coders saying no to these and getting fired or getting in trouble from their companies, but other coders are doing them, which is extremely inappropriate. A wonderful example of unethical programming would be what is going on with Facebook right now. They give private information to advertisement companies, which is an illegal activity and highly inappropriate towards their users. With Mark Zuckerberg, the creator of Facebook, actually being interrogated by the U.S. lawmen, this just shows how great of a scale this coding and unethical coding issue actually is. It is not well known to most people in the public, but it is a huge problem with many companies giving private information to advertisement companies, just like Facebook did. So in summary, coding ethics and computer ethics needs to be enforced. It is essential for companies to follow the ACM, and it is also essential for the government to enforce the ACM. And when people and individuals and companies are creating code, it is important for that code to be perfect and to do what it actually says, and to make sure that that code does not affect any others in a negative and only a positive way. Well, thank you. This is my honors project.